So I have a character that I have converted to Actorbuild, and now I want to check that the mesh is hidden correctly. When you convert to Actorbuild, it changes the hierarchy in your scene manager a little, so you will now find the clothing listed underneath the actor name. And so here are all the components, and I want to close the little eye for the shirts to see what's under it. And I can see that indeed there is hidden mesh, and I can check his pants as well. There's some hidden mesh. I can do a better job hiding the mesh manually though, because there are some places where the automatic mesh didn't get it quite as good as I would like, so I can optimize a little more. And the way I'll do that is by first I'm going to set the jeans to wireframe and the shirt to wireframe, and that's just so I can see the body underneath it easier. And then I will select the CC game body. That's what I want to edit, and then I will go into my edit mesh, and I'm going to be working in face mode for this procedure, and I'm going to then zoom in to where I'm working and make sure you have the ignore back faces box unchecked, and then you can just draw a rectangle selection over the faces you want to hide. And so I can just select and click hide, and you can see they're hidden. So if you had, for instance, everything showing, then we can go in and just drag a box over most of the body here. Click on hide, and then I'm going to go in and work on the smaller sections. And that's just about peeking through there, so that might be a little too close, but I'm going to go with it for now. And then I'll do the same over here. Whoops, I actually went outside the shoulder, so that one was a mistake. You'd be a little careful what you're doing, I guess. So I'll be a little more careful here. All right, there we go. And then come over on the other side, do a similar process. Okay, so I might be able to do a little better in here. Okay, so on the back of the shirt, yeah, the back of the shirt looks pretty okay. Maybe a little bit there. I guess there is a little bit there actually. It's kind of in the shadow of the shirt, so it's harder to see. In this case, what I want to do though is I don't want to accidentally select anything in the front, so I am going to enable the ignore back faces for a moment here, and then do this rectangle here, and make sure it's not selected any in the front. Yeah, that looks fine. Click on hide. Okay, and I've got his ankles hidden too. So now the mesh is well hidden. I can click out of the edit mesh mode, and then I'm going to go back and show the jeans and shirt. Whoops, wrong thing. I want to put them back to normal. And I now have, if I hide them, I can see, you know, my new hide mesh job, and I can go ahead and export that as normal. When I go into export, I want to make sure that I, choose my preset, in this case Unity. You can do mesh in motion or just mesh depending on your needs. But make sure that sometimes this will get unselected. So it may be that you inadvertently didn't see that down below and it got unselected. So always double check it every time you export on the delete hidden faces. So there you go. Hope that's helpful.